Hello?
Hey,
Yeah, you
yeah, I
sound like
think
a robot. Do I sound like a robot?
You both sound good
do
to
I?
me, so it's definitely on my end. Hmm.
Yeah,
Thank goodness I have a replay to be able to show exactly what happened at the very end there, but yeah, we are lagging, guys. I apologize for the inconvenience. For whatever reason, by turning the stream off and turning it back on, it does fix it, but I wasn't going to do that in the middle of the game, but it ended up just turning off in the middle of the game regardless, but we are back. I apologize for that. The very first win is actually going to go to the God Squad. This is a best of 3 in the losers bracket, and this RLD Dream Team has to win 2 in a row now to be able to bring it back, but I'll play the replay one more time for you guys as we did not get to broadcast it live, the win on Team the God Squad. The full Hodge goes out onto Pinkrangerz right there. That's the Crows. This is a pretty deadly swap, as you guys can see here, into the DR Bash and everything, and the Denounce Spam even coming out from Law with the Avenging Wrath up, and that's going to be it. The very first win's going to go to the God Squad. It doesn't say that we're dropping any frames just yet, so looks like we're going to be okay. This is our very last series of the night, guys. I do apologize for any of the technical difficulties that we're going through. Not sure why it's actually happening today.
Tadpole revenge.
Tadpole revenge.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Maybe there's a frog sitting on your router.
I don't
Have you
know.
checked?
Now I'm going to, but no, I have not checked. Alright, the next map chosen by the RLD Dream Team is going to be on Tolvaron Arena. Freaking Tadpole Revenge, are you kidding me? Rest in peace, Tadpole. I don't know if I'd ever make a Tadpole GCD TV emote, but maybe if my other stream gets partnered, I'll make it myself. I'll make my own Tadpole emote, but I don't know. It'd have to have quite a few people requesting it as a... I don't know.
You just want to put it in the past and forget about it.
Yeah, I do. You're not letting me, guys. Alright. Only one Wargame request is going out now. Looks like the upload is stable for now. This is the first time we've ever had real issues with our internet connection, though we were trying to fiddle with it earlier on today, so I think that might have had something to do with it. So we'll be...
You think you might have a data cap or something?
No. I don't think I have a data... Oh, we do have a data cap, but I don't think I'm near it. But data cap would be referring to download speed, not upload speed, right? Or
no, there's
both.
for both. Yeah,
Okay.
you might have an upload data count. It's possible, but
Let's see.
who knows?
Hopefully it will stay okay. There we go. Alright. Tolvaron. Oh, it popped up and then went away again. There we go. Aha! We figured it out. Okay, so Nessper is back with Shapis. I'm assuming Pinkrangerz as well. Going up against this jungle team. Now, I don't know. I don't know what this RLDD... What happened that last game for this jungle to take a win off of them?
They caught Pinkrangerz with no skin and no trinket, and when you have Murder of Crows in that situation, you're basically dead as a Resto Druid, so maybe we should have positioned a little bit further back. He kind of expected 80 fans to go in, but Inviable immediately saw the arm bark thrown out and was like, okay, screw that, let's just go after Pinkrangerz. And it really shut him down because Barkskin wasn't up for like 8 more seconds, the perfect amount of time for them to kill him in.
Yeah, they were able to get the Iron Bark and I think the Trinket with his Incarnation, and then after Pinkrangerz trinketed to keep 80's fan alive, they swapped over onto Pinkrangerz. He was forced to sort of Barkskin because Shouraxo still had his cooldowns up, so that was well done by them and put Pinkrangerz in a really tough spot.
Yeah, and the opener sap onto Inviable. Nessper trying to push up to sap Law. Actually going to open up on the Law. Full kidney shot, Adrenaline Rush, and Shadow Reflection. A bunch of early aggression once again onto Law. Trying to turn it around. Hell of Terror onto Shouraxo. It's going to get dispelled. Law put into the half kidney from the Shadow Reflection. They still haven't killed it off. It's finally going to dissipate. Dark Soul still up for a few remaining seconds. Nessper gets hodged up DR. Pinkrangerz gets full trapped. Law's going to be able to top himself off with the Avenging Wrath execution sentence.
And 80's fan just porting back and able to summon another observer up. Doesn't have to worry about that being killed off just yet. He does have that Demon Soul up right now, and I believe that is his second Demon Soul. They're trying to get as much pressure as possible. The kidney shot onto Shouraxo at the moment. The Law popped that Avenging Wrath. 80s Fan has full dots on their entire team, 10-stack Agony on everyone. They're going to be rotting a little bit, especially now that Law's wings are going to be fading. Shouraxo, the target of choice. Pinkrangerz caught into that full maim. 80s Fan porting back, trying to eat that trap, and even though 80s Fan was there and Val was able to get that trap off, but Law under a lot of pressure right now. Nessper on the back of him using that red buff killing spree, forcing that bubble, immediately running over to Shouraxo, doing as much damage as possible. Shouraxo's in a lot of trouble right now. Law's bubble has faded. He does have Trinket available, a bop available as well. But this jungle BM Crows is about to come off, and they still have their Incarnation ready to go, but they're just sort of forced into a defensive position at the moment.
Yeah, Nessper's bringing on the aggression. The Haunt connects to Law. He's going to have to execution sentence here. He's worried about that next kidney, and he actually used his shield wall before it happened. Nessper's going to get hodged up behind the pillar. Inviable taking some pressure, but he's not dotted. Law should be able to heal him. He actually gets locked out. 80s Fan eating the trap here in the center of the map. Unfortunately, they're swapping over to Pinkrangerz. He displays their beast. Law gets caught in the kidney. He's going to use his bop to break that, as he did use his shield wall earlier on. Inviable getting feared. It does get dispelled by Law. No unstable affliction up from 80s Fan for Law to worry about just yet. 80s Fan finally loading up the team, but Nessper gets cloned by Shouraxo. Inviable disengaging in. Seems like he's in hot pursuit of Pinkrangerz. He has skin and trinket, but they want to take him down. Nessper taking a little bit of damage. He actually threw the Iron Bark onto 80s Fan. Shouraxo still hasn't used that Incarnation, trying to find a bit more of an exposed target. Maybe when that Iron Bark fades, he's going to go for it, but Law is getting pressured into the kidney. Shadow Reflection. He might just get soloed. He trinkets the Aura Master. He's avenging Wraths. He's desperately trying to heal through the Vanish Eviscerate as well as Killing Spree, and he just can't. Into the DR kidney. He's going to have to bop that, forcing Nessper to retreat here and peel for his team.
And now they're on a Pinkrangerz exceptionally hard. The BM that actually wasn't even the BM Crows. They're not using any of their offensive cooldowns. I'm not sure what they're doing. They're saving Incarnation and the BM Crows. They're just not able to really get anything going without them. And finally, Shouraxo is going to pop all those cooldowns up onto Nessper, who's able to get that evasion up at the moment. So he should be safe. I mean, they used the Crows as well as Incarnation onto him, and he was able to just easily pop that evasion and survive. And I almost want to say that was a little bit of a waste trying to kill Nessper there. Maybe they thought they could give him 80s Fan taking a little bit of damage right now. Pinkrangerz caught into the main full trap onto him, but Law under a lot of trouble. Shadow Reflection out from Nessper at the moment. Nessper caught into that full clone, no trinket available. Law is going to be able to get away and top himself off, but he really has no cooldowns left, and the next time they're able to connect on him, he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, and he's running lower and lower on mana. Pinkrangerz doing a much better job, but with Nessper on your tail, what do? You have no bubble, you have no bop, you have no trinket. The next kidney could be the end, but a Hodgin and Nessper with a nice explosive trap, knocking him away, giving Law some time to cast. He's going for a turn evil on the pet, so he won't be purged down by the pet. It's going to come out though early, and there's the full kidney. It could be the demise here for Law. He gets loaded up by 80s Fan, possibly a Haunt as well. The Killing Spree comes out. Law, desperation mode, Saved by the Light's going to proc. He's almost down though. The counterspell went out. Unfortunately, I think he faked it, but the Garrote, it doesn't matter. It's going to be it for him. 2% HP, and Nessper bringing out what he is known for, man. Tunneled that healer all day.
Yeah. That was such a different game. They were just, I felt like they were way too conservative with their offensive cooldowns, and they just couldn't get anything rolling because of it. Maybe that map's just hard for them. It's such a big map, it's hard for them to really go on Pinkrangerz without leaving their Paladin alone.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure, but it is now tied 1-1, and the next map is going to determine who is going to be eliminated and who is going to continue in the lower bracket. Alright, so that being said, it is the Jungle Cleave's turn to choose the map. Gonna go ahead and ask them, see what map they want. Any predictions on the map choice? Probably something smaller, I'd assume, right?
Yeah, I think they're going to go for a really small map like Runes of Lordaeron. Exactly. They're going to be able to pressure Pinkrangerz so much more. Yeah. With Pinkrangerz being their main kill target, Runes of Lordaeron sounds like the best map in my opinion, but let's see. Like you always say, Super Tees, Runes of Lordaeron also is a map that could backfire on a lot of teams.
I don't know. I think the Jungle Cleave will win the race if Nessper kind of neglects the game and goes after Law, and Law has a lot more cooldowns that deal with the burst that combat rogues have than Pinkrangerz does that deals with the damage that BM Hunters and Feral Druids do. So if they go for that race again on Runes of Lordaeron, I really feel like because Inviable's team won the map on the ground that they should probably take the series here on Runes.
Right. Yeah, that first series is very, very important, but we'll see. This is Runes of Lordaeron. All right, welcome to Ruins of Lordaeron. As we like to call Ruins of Hunteron, as it does give these Hunter Cleaves definitely an advantage, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe this RLD can use that extra exposure to peel a bit more. I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but it is 1-1. The next win is going to determine which one of these teams get knocked out and which one of these teams continue in tournament number 11 and compete again tomorrow, right here at 9 p.m. Eastern.
We'll have to see how it goes. But I think this is going to be a very scary map for Pinkrangerz.
Yeah.
Shouraxo and Inviable going to be able to connect to him with those BM crows over and over. And that's really a nightmare for a Resto Druid to deal with. Nessper running in, immediately sapping Inviable. The sack goes out on Inviable. They're going to open up onto Law right away. 80's fan popping that Demon Soul, trying to get out as much damage as he possibly can. And Nessper has that Adrenaline Rush up at the moment, as well as a Shadow Reflection, just trying to kill Law. He's going to be able to get that Avenging Wrath off, though. They're trying to shut down as much healing as possible. To Saved by the Light does come out. He's able to top himself. Pinkrangerz caught into that Bash trap. Looks like they're going to be trying to pressure. I'm not really sure who this RLD's all at 100% HP right now.
Awkward situation. He ended up Murderer Crowsing on 80's fan here, but Pinkrangerz leaves the trap. Going to keep him very healthy. Now another kidney shot onto Law. Full fear onto Inviable. Unable to output the counter pressure. Law has to use the Aura Master as well as his Avenging Wrath. He still has his Trinket, his Bubble, and 2 buffs, but Nessper's slowly going to work through that. He uses the Vanish to peel the Incarnation as well as Inviable to reduce the damage. They're good awareness, and Pinkrangerz gets a clone on Shouraxo, forcing the Trinket. He does get a restyle, but that's a killing spree. Law could just go down. Saved by the Light's going to get shredded through full kidney. He has to bubble out of it. Pinkrangerz getting pressured in the meantime. He did have to use his Bark Skin, but he still has his Heart of the Wild and his Trinket.
Yeah, Law in a lot of trouble right now. Doesn't have that bubble available, and he's still just hovering around 50% HP. Doesn't really have too much. He has to really top off Inviable right now. The Haunt comes out onto Inviable. He's taking so much damage by 80's fan and Nessper at the moment. They're just going to swap back onto Law, who's caught into that full kidney. Beautiful clone coming out by Shouraxo, stopping Nessper's relentless assault on Law, who also pops that wall. But Inviable still taking a lot of damage, and Law will hopefully have his wings up soon to sort of top off his team. With the BM Crows coming out onto Pinkrangerz at the moment, who's just going to sit it. He was able to get in bear form for that, and he's going to displace away. Ironbark's himself, going to try to top himself, just running as far as he can. Law finally gets that Avenging Wrath off, going to be able to hopefully top up his team, but the clone comes out from Pinkrangerz onto Law. He has to Trinket there. He doesn't want to waste his wings, so he can get Inviable and Shouraxo up. 80's fan taking a little bit of damage right now. He is the target of choice for the God Squad at the moment. Pinkrangerz getting swapped to, though. The full main coming out onto him. Smoke Bomb coming out from Nessper there on Shouraxo. He's taking so much damage. Full fear on the Law. This could be the end of the game. Shouraxo could just die. He's at 4% HP. Comes out from Pinkrangerz on the Law, and that's going to be the game. Magik Men takes the series 2-0, or 2-1, sorry.
Nice. There it is. So, the RLD, regardless of the map choice, took that series 2-1. So they're back in it, man. They are still in tournament number 11, and they are in the lower bracket, so they do have a whole bracket to get through to get to the finals. But that's gonna happen all tomorrow night, guys. So let's take a quick look at the replay at the very end there. Keep an eye on Shouraxo.